Hey there, dog lovers. I'm Alex Covington, owner and lead trainer and behaviorist at Project Canine Dog Training. And I'm excited to welcome you to our brand new show, the Dog Trainers Pawdcast. Whether you're a seasoned dog owner, a new puppy parent, or just learning about our friends, this podcast is for you. We're diving into all things dog, from basic obedience to solving those tricky behavioral issues. We'll also be bringing in expert guests, sharing real-life success stories, and giving you tips and tricks to help build a stronger bond with your canine companion. So grab your lead. Join us on this journey to better and happier pups. Subscribe now to the Dog Trainers Podcast. And let's unleash your dog's potential together. Whoa. Sorry. Let's see here. Move that one. There we go. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. This is Alex Covington, owner and operator of Project Canine Dog Training, here with the Dog Trainers Podcast. Today we're going to do things a little bit different. We're introducing the Dog Trainers script, mastering the art of behavioral training, right? So we're going to look at a few different things. So today we're going to be diving into what we call critical part of dog training that many overlook: creating a training script that sets you and your dog up for success. Just like in a play or movie, a well thought out script will guide every action, ensuring that both you and your dog understand your roles perfectly. So think of yourself as a screenwriter, a director, a lead actor in a dog training journey. The first steps to define your end goal with precision. For instance, instead of saying, I don't want my dog to bolt out the open door, frame it positively. I want my dog to sit calmly as the door opens, making eye contact for 1 second before I give the release command. Visualize this behavior clearly, as this will become your guiding star throughout the training process. So let's set up the scene. Before you even start the training, set up your environment for success. This could mean using a leash or placing baby gates to prevent your dog from making mistakes that could hinder the process. It's all about creating a controlled environment where you can safely rehearse the desired behavior. Now it's time to get into the nitty-gritty of your script, right? So start with achievable mini goals. Not many as in a bunch, little mini goals. Let's say your goal is to teach your dog to wait at the door. Begin by asking your dog to sit before you even touch the doorknob or pull up on a leash. Have your dog sit. If your dog doesn't know sit, you have to go back and teach sit. If your dog gets up close to the door and try again. So if your dog gets up, close the door, try again. This is where patience and consistency become your best friends. Remember, it's okay if your dog doesn't get it right the first time. What matters is that you're both learning the script together. See, next, let's talk about motivation. Your dog's reward is critical here. For many dogs, just getting outside can be the ultimate reward. This is where the Premack principle, also known as Grandma's Law, comes into play. It's like telling your dog, sit quietly, and you'll get to go outside. The idea is performing a less preferred behavior, like sitting, leads to to a more preferred one, like going outside. So this is what motivates your dog the most. One of the biggest challenges in training is consistency. Life happens, and sometimes we're in a rush. But sticking to the script, even when it's inconvenient, is vital for success. Always wait for the behavior you want before rewarding your dog. This helps solidify the habit and makes the desired behavior second nature. So once your dog can perform the basic behavior consistently, it's time to raise the criteria. This could mean adding a slight pause before you release your dog through the door, encouraging them to make eye contact with you. If they start to move before your cue, calmly reset the scene and try again. Sometimes that means close the door. This process helps build focus and reliability in your dog's behavior. If your dog struggles with a particular step, don't be afraid to revise your script. Go back where they were last successful and break the behavior down into smaller steps. This might mean working on getting the sit at the door for a while before moving on. Adjusting the script is a normal part of the process and ensures your dog stays engaged and motivated. You see, finally, it's time to add some distractions. This is the kicker here. It's a proof of behavior. If your dog can sit and wait calmly as the door opens, try stepping back or having a family member walk outside. These added challenges help ensure that your dog can perform the behavior reliably, no matter the circumstances. Also, have somebody knock, have them sit, open the door, have somebody come in. You have all these different ways of proofing, of checking the performance of your pup, making sure that they're stable and they're reliable. There's so many different ways and different distractions. I mean, you can open the door and there could be kids playing or running up and down the street if you're in a neighborhood. It could be that if you're in the country, you open the door and there's a raccoon or there's another animal or something else outside the door. You have to set up and perform the best of your abilities to set them up for these circumstances. So congratulations. Okay, y'all. We've made the script. We've added final touches. We've gone through the entire segment of how to teach your dog in this instance. So by following this script, you've not only trained your dog, but also strengthened your bond. Remember, training is a journey. It's not a destination. Celebrate each small victory and use what you've learned to tackle the next behavior on your list. Stay consistent, keep refining your script, and soon enough, you and your dog will be shining stars on the training stage. So now that we've gone through that, we have a deeper understanding, right? We understand what some of these things are. So let's go over it one more time. Okay, so we have to set the stage. Scene by scene, the director is to envision the in scene, focused dog. You have to have your focused a dog calmly sitting by the door, waiting for the cue. It's your masterpiece. Can you picture it? Because now we're about to bring that vision to life. We call it the rehearsal process. So it's where you practice. It's the fun part. If your dog moves, you close the door. It's like you're directing a high tension scene, waiting for that perfect take. And when your dog nails it, boom, instant reward. Out the door. Star status achieved. Now we have to let's look a little bit more about the behind the scenes. The principle, right? So it's like backstage and a secret in secret in Hollywood. One that every director swears by. You tell your dog, sit through this scene and the grand prize is yours, freedom. It's like saying, eat your veggies and you get dessert. But in dog terms, it's more like, sit here and you can run outside like a rock star, although making it a little bit less glamorous. So then we have to stay on script. Consistency is key. Every time every great director knows the importance of sticking to the script. Let's face it, sometimes life throws curveballs. Maybe you're running late or something. You have to stick to the script. Consistency is key. Keep the rehearsals going until you're ready for the big premiere. Raising stakes and advanced techniques. Once your dog has mastered the basics, it's time to raise the stakes. Add some suspense. Pause a moment longer. Make them wait for a final release cue. It's like building tension in a movie scene, right? When your dog looks up at you, waiting for a moment of release. It's pure magic. If they jump the gun, no worries. Just reset and try again. See, it's all part of the journey to that show-stopping performance. So then there's a troubleshooting. When the script needs a rewrite? Not every scene goes as planned, and it's okay. Sometimes your dog might need a little more rewrite, a tweak here and there. The script may need to keep them engaged, or some smaller steps, or mini scenes, or just going back and correcting a few other things. And then we come to that final scene, the proofing and performance. Now the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. Just when you think your dog's got it down, throw in a plot twist. Add a distraction, a family member, somebody walking in or out the door. The goal is to ensure your dog can hit their mark no matter what the circumstances. When they do, it's time to roll the credits because you've just erected a masterpiece. So, bravo, you've done it. You've taken your dog from rookie to star with the power of well-crafted script and some Hollywood magic. Remember, every great movie is built on small scenes, and so is great dog training. So what's your next project? Whatever you think, whatever you'll direct it like a pro. So thanks for joining us on the Dog Trainers Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, share, leave a review. See, until next time, keep those scripts handy and keep those tails wagging. Look forward to seeing you on our next podcast.